Welcome back to the Empowered Life channel. My name is Yvonne and this channel is all about bringing you things that are empowering, encouraging and inspiring. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of any new uploads that I do. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. So today, I know it's been a little bit of a while since I did a book review. It seems like ages, as a matter of fact. Over the last few weeks, there's just been so many different things going on with the event I did in California and doing my work and building my business, that it seems like time has just been running away with me. And you know, it hasn't been that I haven't been reading any books. I have been reading books, but I haven't been able to upload them. So today I thought better now than never that I start doing it again. And today I want to share with you a fantastic book that I read by a man called Les Brown. So this book is called Living Your Dreams, and I bought this book back in the beginning of May, just before I went to California to go and do my first international event abroad. And I bought this book because I thought, oh, it's a perfect book to read while I was on the plane. As somebody who's at the beginning of my journey of trying to explore my dreams and doing big things, I thought that I could do with some more inspiration, because you know, you can never have enough inspiration. So this book I bought from eBay actually. And how I came across Les Brown is that probably about a year ago, somebody had sent me a small clip via WhatsApp about one of his talks, about where he came from, and I thought that he sounded like a very interesting person to start to learn about. So anyway, I bought the book off eBay. I think I paid about £3.90 for this book. It came just before I went to California and I read it on the plane and on the way back. And I must say that this book is really, really good. It's a very, very driven book. Les Brown is a very driven man. And just learning about his beginnings and where he came from, the fact that he was adopted as a baby, him and his brother, and a woman called Miss Brown had taken him in, and he talks about his adopted mother with such high esteem. He is somebody that really loves his mother, and she's somebody that has had a big influence on the things that he has done in his life. Also, Les Brown had some what they would describe as special needs. He was put in a special needs class, and he was told that, you know, basically, you know, that he wouldn't really amount to much. And going into that class, when he talks about it, being put in a special ed class really had an effect on his mindset and an effect on his ability to believe that he could amount to anything. So within the first chapter, we hear exactly why, from Les Brown's perspective, why people don't follow their dreams. It says, many times people back away from the things they want to do, from the dreams they have nurtured, because they cannot envision a clear way to bring those goals to reality. That is very true. Sometimes people think that dreams are something that is really unattainable, but what I found from my own experience of stepping out and setting up my own business to follow my own dreams is that you have got to have a plan. It's not enough to dream, you have to have a plan, steps in place that will help you to progress towards your dream. And a lot of people don't really think that far ahead about doing that. They just see that they have a dream. They don't really think about how it's going to be to get there, what it's going to take to be there, and therefore to them it seems unattainable. His adopted mum, who he loves very much and refers to her lovingly as Mama Brown, says to him that you must walk by faith and not by sight. And when I read that, I was just so blown away by that, because when I was on that plane going to California, it was really a journey of walk by faith and not by sight. And as a matter of fact, I'm working on my third book now to talk about that step into the unknown, what that was like. You know, I had to totally walk by faith, you know, faith in God that things would work out. It was a lot of prayer, it was a lot of walking by faith, and it was just an amazing journey, and it really helped to grow my confidence. And it is so true what Mama Brown says, because you have to walk by faith and not by sight. Just today I was talking to somebody who had an idea for a business that they want to do, and one of the key things that I told him was that he has to just walk and take a step forward. That yes, it's good for him to have his vision and have his plan. I advised him to do that, write down what his vision entailed, what it needed to get there, who it was going to benefit, and have steps of things he wanted to do. But there is no clear line from getting from A to B, and that is one of the things I think I've learned on my journey of following my dreams. One of the things that really inspired me about Les Brown's story is the fact that he is very, very persistent. In everything that he does it with passion. He does it full throttle. He doesn't do things by half measures, and that's one thing I think that a lot of people don't do. Sometimes they think that because of the things that they go through, or if something happens and it doesn't go right, they give up at the first hurdle. But not Les Brown. He finds a way round it, over it, through it. Nothing deters him. Now, some people might think that, okay, they won't have the energy to do that. But one of the main things that you will get from Les Brown's book is that he always shows you that there is a way if you want it badly enough. John Maxwell says, "The dream is free, but the journey isn't." And that is very, very true. Everybody can have a dream, but are you willing to pay the cost? If you look at Les Brown's story, you'll see that he had to pay a cost to follow his dreams. He shares in this book really honestly the things that he has learned, the mistakes that he made. He talks about in this book many people that he met along his journey and the things that he learned from their story. He seems to find inspiration everywhere he goes, and also lessons. He also says knowing within yourself that you can do it is half the battle. If you don't believe that you can be the person that you want to be, or that your dreams are attainable, that is going to set you really back, because you have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that your dreams are attainable. It doesn't matter how long it takes. What I like about this book is that at the end of the book there is a planner for each chapter. So you would read one chapter and then maybe go to the chapter at the back of the book that correlates with what you've just read, and you would start to fill in little things to do with your dreams. I really like that actually. Many people have a dream but they don't have a plan, and I think what Les Brown has tried to do in his book is to show people that you can plan, and he's helping you to plan by providing a little workbook at the back. How I filled in a book is that I read a chapter and then went to the back of the book. It is a good thing to help you to start to plan for your dream, and you know, I think that he spent a lot of time thinking about what he wanted to give people in this book. The way that he writes might not be to everybody's taste. That's the only thing I would say about this book. If you are somebody who is really not at a stage where you're willing to go up and through and round things and do it and keep doing it, it might be a book that you might find a little bit off-putting. His writing style is very much a grab you by the shoulders, pull up your shoes type of style writing. He doesn't pull any punches, you know, he's very straight to the point, he's very blunt in the way he writes. Even when he talks about himself, he's very blunt. And this is really good for people who really need that, who really want that. If you really want to go after your dreams and you want somebody to give you that shove, this book is the type of book that you should be reading. One of the key things that Les Brown shares in his book is once you accept yourself as a person worth your goals, commitment flows naturally. I think that is true to an extent, but I do also think that without the building of self-belief that comes through doing things and actions and decisions that build confidence, that can be quite difficult. But I do agree in the sense that, you know, once you have a passion for your goal, a passion for your dream, it's the thing that will get you up early in the morning, make you go to bed late at night, will make you think of things out of the box that you will go round or do to get to where you need to go to in terms to reach your goals. Les Brown also shares in here his story, a specific story that I thought was funny and inspiring. And that was when he wanted to be a radio DJ jockey. He couldn't get a foot in the door anyway because they had a jockey. He tried everything. He tried to be like the T-boy. He tried to run errands for them. Every day Les Brown would turn up. The station manager got a bit fed up of him. But one day actually the DJ was actually sick. The station manager said to him, you know, can you make a call to somebody to come in to cover his session? And Les Brown took that as an opportunity to step into the chair. He didn't make that call. Instead, he called his mum, Mama Brown, and friends and told them he was about to go on Radio Live, and he took the opportunity. And this is just the mark of how Les Brown is. You know, he sees the opportunity, he goes for it. A couple of things I want to share in ending my review of his book. One quote he has shared in here that is from Sir Winston Churchill says, "Courage is the capacity to go from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." That is so important when you're on this journey to following your dream, because believe me, there are many bumpy roads to go on. And you know, discouragement is one of the things that come up very quickly when things don't go the way that you want them to go. Because when you're stepping out and following your dream, there is no blueprint. All you know is that you've got a dream. You know, you start putting in steps to reach those goals, to get to that dream. But there are going to be times where discouragement can set in. And also, you know, you're trying new things, you're doing different things. Some things may work, some things don't work. So failure is part and parcel of the journey to reaching your dream. And you do need to have courage to do it. And it's one of the things that many people feel that they don't have, but it is essential that you do start to develop a courage mindset. And you can do that by doing different things, different actions, decisions, trying new things every day, taking new choices and decisions to help to build up doing those things of courage, which will then develop confidence. Another key thing that Les Brown shares in his book: in order to move towards greatness, you must conscientiously endeavour to expand and free yourself from your own limitations. That to me is just one of the major keys of takeaway from this book. In order to live your dreams, you have to get rid of limitations. Whether that is limitations that come from your own mind, your own thinking, your fears, your insecurities, limitations what other people put on you, you have to free yourself of that if you want to really achieve your dreams. In order to fly, you have to be able to remove everything out of your way and spread your wings. There were many things that I took away from this book. One of the main things that I found that is so true is that it's not how your life starts, it's how you go towards finishing. You know, everybody can come from a background where they've had devastating circumstances, and by rights, you know, by the very law of life, it can be the thing that can break you. But with resilience and with determination, you know, it can become the very things that make you. And I found that from my own experience of coming from the background I've come from. Les Brown has found that from his experience. Rather than let these things break him, the fact that he was given away as a child, adopted by Mama Brown, he found in its place something so much more. His relationship with his mum, actually, Mama Brown, has been an essential support and empowerment to him. And through that belief, you know, of somebody believing in him, it freed him to do so many things. Another thing I took away from this book is that you have to be able to be a person that is just persistent in everything that you want to do. With persistence actually can get you far. Having a thick skin, not taking no for an answer, learning from failure, overcoming obstacles and looking at ways of overcoming obstacles, you know, are all things that are going to help you towards your dream. So would I recommend this book? I would definitely recommend this book because Les Brown is somebody who is inspiring. As I said, his writing style is very much in your face. He's very much a person that wants to get you up and out of your seat and doing and working towards your dreams. It might not be to everybody's taste, but it was to my taste, and that's exactly what somebody like me who's on this journey to achieving a dream just 15 months in needs. I need to read books like this where the author is talking about just go for it, just go straight for it, don't look back, go forward, push through, go over. If you look online about Les Brown, he is one of the world's top speakers. He's empowering so many different people, you know. And as he says, his motto is, you have got to be hungry for it. You have to be hungry to achieve your dreams. You have to be hungry to want to be a success. So I will leave a link to this book below in the description box. If you buy the book, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the book. Let me know if you are somebody that is on the road to starting to pursue your dreams, and if so, how that is going. You know, I'd love to hear from you. So I will definitely recommend this book. Check it out. It's a fantastic read. It's also interactive, which gets you to start thinking about your plan for going forward to achieving your dreams. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you on the next video.